Everybody's been back in the permit camping area. I'm the first one today. Cool. All kinds of animal tracks in the snow. This area here is where they have a couple of lean-tos and a couple of tent campsites. As you can see by the snow, I have been the first one back in here today, so this will be interesting. Okay, let's park this beast, get out, and see what's going on. Okay, well, we're here at the park. Just got out of the car, and I think we'll wander over and we'll see what's over in the lean-to area. This is where I spend a lot of my time during the summer, walking and hiking in this park. Today we're trying out a brand new pair of orthopedic shoes. Due to some medical problems that I have, namely diabetes and the loss of a couple of part of my toes on the left foot, I now have to have special footwear. And so I figured today, brand new pair of shoes, hey, let's break them in. Let's try them out. After all, the orthopedist, she wants to know how these things are going to work for me. So, hey, we're going to put them to test. Do a little hike. And I think now, here we go, campsite C. Well, I should back up and give you an idea how big this thing is. It's a pretty tall structure, probably about 12 feet tall. Probably about the same width. Pretty roomy inside, actually. This tree stump here has been used and abused. It serves as a camp table and a chopping block and God knows what else. I have a seating log, which obviously hasn't been used because it's under snow. We have a keyhole fire pit. The way this, well, it's rather obvious how this beauty works. Build the fire out front and you rake the coals back underneath the grate. Pretty neat little contraption. Now we get over here. Now you're going to see the inside of the lean-to. Like I said, it's quite roomy. Plenty of room in here. Then, let me step up here. Okay. And oh yes, hey, there we go. Now the video adjusted for the light. And here's the fireplace. Needless to say, this will help keep you warm at night. And of course, in the regulations, they've got it posted, no cooking in the fireplace. So that means no warming nothing up or whatever, you know. And of course, they also tell you, don't put the fire out with water, which is obviously why. Cold water, hot rocks, yeah. It'll crack and shatter them. Somebody put a lot of time and effort into the stonework. And I don't know if you can see it or not. But people have scribbled little things on the rocks. See if we can zoom in on it. Okay, where's my zoom button here? New camera, getting used to it. Yeah, as you can see, some people have decided to, hey, let's be like the primitives and make cave paintings. And they're all over the rocks here. So far, no obscene gestures or symbols, but yeah, how it is. People decide, hey, let's decorate the place. Actually, they're defacing it is what they're doing. Yeah, not real thrilled with that. I don't know how I'd clean that off, because if I were camping here, yeah, I'd like to leave it cleaner than I found it, and I'm not sure what they scribbled on the rocks with, whether it's painted on, whether it's, you know, carbon from a burnt stick, whatever. I don't know how that would get cleaned off, but it's a shame that people do stupid stuff like this. Okay, now we're going to continue our journey on over to the other lean-to, see what it's like. Oh, yeah. That felt really good. Not. And of course, it says gear rack, but most of the time, that's full of firewood. Off in the distance here, I'll zoom in on her. There's the other lean-to. Okay, now we're at the other lean-to, and this was an Eagle Scout project. Let's see if we can zoom in here on this. Oh, there we go. Yes, these lean-tos were a Eagle Scout project, so this young man put a lot of time and effort in to one of these, and this lean-to is pretty much the same way as the other one, although it has a little less graffiti on it. And now we're going to take a walk over and check out the tent camping area. See what's over there. Okay. Back at the parking lot. There's the beast. Okay. Now, going to walk up here just a few short feet. And see where it says permit camping. Okay, they got the permit list up. Let's see, is there anybody crazy enough to be out here in this weather? As you can tell, it snowed overnight. Yes, in Northeast Ohio here, we have had less than an inch of snow for the whole month of December. Well, we got another ½ inch overnight. Normally we have about 17 inches last year at this time. And let's see, Wednesday, December 31st. Hey, somebody's supposed to be checking in to... Yeah, somebody's going to be checking in here shortly. Haven't showed up yet, because it's after 2 o'clock. Because we got off work early, thanks to the employer, the new owners of the company where I work. They let us go at 2 o'clock in the afternoon. So here it is, it's 2 p.m. And same guy has Site C and Site D. And they're not here. Site C and D is the lean-tos. The tent area is over this way. And then there's a sign for the firewood alert. Because in this area we have what we call the emerald ash borer. So needless to say, the park doesn't want you bringing in wood from strange areas. In other words, local firewood only. If you do bring any firewood, use it all up. Don't leave any behind. So, now we're going to wander off to the tent area. Oh, hey, there have been people back here. Looks like somebody was walking their dog. I see footprints in the snow. Small footprints. And dog footprints. No, those aren't my footprints. Because those are my footprints. So far, the new footwear is holding up just fine, except for one big pet peeve. And I've never had this problem as much as I have had today with new footwear. Wore them all day at work, and I'm out here hiking with them. They're comfortable, no complaints there. The big problem? The shoelaces. They will not stay tied for anything. Here's our first tent area. And, oh, somebody left some slab wood behind. Chunk of 4x4. Huh. Okay. Then down over here. Oh, yes. Can't see it too well under the snow, but there's a rectangle for a tent. There's another tent pad right here with a chunk of firewood laying in the middle of it. Yeah, they have special pads for the tents so that you don't lay on the hard ground. You pitch your tent on top of a layer of mulch. It's a thin layer of mulch. You can still drive a tent stake in to hold the tent stake up. Looks like we might have had either rabbit or deer tracks there. More likely rabbit. And then over here is the other tent area. And there's a pad there. More firewood off in the distance. And okay. I'm not exactly sure how cold it is out here, but I have no gloves on. I forgot and left them in the car. Stupid me. So now I'm going to head back to the car, warm my hands up, and well, later this will show up on YouTube. So, signing off for now. This is the Shade Tree Forge. Later, people.